Alright, welcome back to the drift kart build. Today we're ripping out pretty much everything from the front, all the plastics coming off, the front suspension's coming out, being moved, the front wheels are being widened and more angles being put on, and yeah.
My headspace been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old...
So I've already made a mess. I've taken off pretty much all the plastic except for that thing that I missed. And now I can see what I'm finally starting to work with. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I reckon easiest thing to do, I'll just weld this joint here, keep him, if not just make like a solid piece across here, and then that's how I'm going to make everything static. Excuse the mess, but as you can see, I've taken out pretty much everything. So the whole front's out. I've removed this little bar that goes up to the steering. What I'm going to do is move from there, from here, to about here, going up. Or actually, no, instead of going from there to here, it's now going to go from here to like here. So it's added about. I'm going to add about that much into it. Which brings it forward. So this is all out, and now I've got to clean this up so I can weld to it. So I've put the stem back on. Don't pay too much attention to the welds, they're going to be cleaned up a lot later and potentially strengthened. That they're not very good. But yeah, now we've got this, got the stem in position. Just need to clean it up. Put a bit more welds on it, clean it up, then hopefully be a little bit closer. Right, after a quick coat over top, after a cleanup, I think it came out alright. Yeah, it's not bad. It already had pretty average Chinese welds on it, so I don't think the addition of my welds really lower the quality just yet. But we've still got to re-weld that whole back bit of the chassis, so we'll wait to see if what the quality is like at the end. Let's try and see if we can put the bearings back in and put the stem in so we can start putting on a steering wheel. So, quick little T-piece. It's level, just on the camera it doesn't look like it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's level. straight. Just a little piece being held in by the handlebar pieces. Now, put it down like that. Grab our, oh yeah, we're doing a, what is it, quick change? Oh, yeah. Doing one of those, they're not one of the clicky ones though. There we go. So, that's one thing I didn't think about. The handlebar piece isn't actually straight. It isn't in line with the actual steering. Wow. So, to make the to give this bit more width for the front wheels, at least the plan is to get the connections from there, move it out to here, so re-weld a new kind of link, and hopefully that will bring it out a little bit further. And then from there we're gonna have to adjust this part so it doesn't bind as much, and hopefully that will give us more angle. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these little bits here. There was one here and about one here somewhere. That's what held in the whole arm for the suspension to connect off. What I'm going to do is move the holes from here out to here. That will pretty much just make the front wheelbase a lot wider, which is kind of what I'm after. I'm after a little bit more width in the front. And from there it means I'll be able to add a little bit more angle and stuff like that. So potentially some front camber. I'm not after a whole lot of that, but a little bit, I mean, could look a little stylish. I think I skipped forward a little bit, so I've now got everything on. I've also adjusted the angle, so now we're not binding like we used to about this angle. We can actually go all the way over. So, so I've worked on the angle. Now I've got the notch cut out, so it means we can actually turn into it, where before we were stopping about here, which is not really the kind of angle I want. I want a little bit more, which is actually a lot. Oh yeah, and we've got a bit of that, bit of camber now, which could be a lot, but if it's too much, I'll just move these brackets to out here, and that will then make this longer, which will then bring this back down. But at least for the moment, I think that's pretty good. I'll leave it there for the moment. Right, at least for the moment, let's take out this engine because we're not keeping this in. So everything's coming out. Might as well take apart all the suspension and take out the exhaust and stuff like that. So, got it out. Of course don't need the small 49 horsepower engine. Too small, we need something bigger. So, in the next episode, we're going to cut out pretty much this whole part here, weld in some new bars that reach in here. It's going to make all this rear static, so there's not going to be any sort of suspension, no sort of movement in there. It's also going to give us more room to fit the engine. So next episode we'll put the engine in, we'll start adjusting and then play around with that. Probably drop the seat a bit because I kind of want the height to be somewhere around here, not all the way up here. Yeah.